quickly share the link. Share the link. Okay, we are here for the last. This is the last class for Unit 2. Okay, last class. We are almost completed the chapter. A very important chapter for business studies. Okay, Unit 2 is a important chapter. Unit 2 is a very important chapter for your business studies. Okay, and one thing I want to share with you all that. Okay, as we know, the chances of examination of HS metric and HSLC and HS exam is very less. Okay, most probability there is a cancellation of exam. Okay, since there is chance of cancellation, today we shall get in the afternoon the final report. And CBSE yesterday what happened in Supreme Court also regarding mark related, how student will be graded. Okay, for this reason also they have developed a pattern. Okay, 30 is to 30 is to 40. Okay, like this kind of pattern they have developed. Okay, I think all of you are aware of this kind of things. Means past record will be examined. Past record will be examined. That HSLC class 10 assessment also they will make. Class 11 assessment also they will make. And class 12 internal assessment also they will make. Since in CBSE this kind of things are these kinds of procedure are available, because many internal exam they used to conduct. Okay, but here we basically conduct what? Test examination. Okay, so from today you all take all these internal exam, internal assessment, or what we can say test exam of college very seriously. All internal assessment how they will make. Okay, all of you take it very seriously. Don't think that final में जाके देख लूँगा, final में बहुत अच्छा result करूँगा. Okay, our mindset is like that because past history has shown. Okay, many students do not do good in test exam, but they do very good result in the final exam. Okay, but what happened? This kind of situation. Okay, those students will be promoted, but how they will assessed? Okay, many criteria they have to adopt. For this reason, the criteria that they have adopted that might not be in favor of you. Okay, tomorrow favorite hey criteria to najabo pare. Okay, understand? Have you understand what I am trying to say? Okay, that criteria might not go. Kabar class 11 or test exam bhal howa nasil, ba what we can say kabar metric bhal howa nasil, but what they have thought je moi ki boli kom HS second year khub bhal korim. Okay, with that attitude you might prepare, but the system might not support. Okay, system might not support. Aru kisumaner ki hoise HS ot pora howa nasil, but pass record bahut bhal ase. Okay, they will get the benefit. Ba kisumaner enuka situation hoi jabo ki HS final ot bhal korim boli rokhi asilu, they were waiting. Okay, but the past history is not so that up to mark. Okay, they might get deprived. Okay, for this reason what you have to do, you have to take each and every moment from now very seriously. Okay, this time new guidelines might also come regarding conduct of class 12 exam. Okay, new guidelines might also come. Okay, procedure might get changed, you won't know. ওকে এইবাৰ এটা টেষ্ট নহয় কি তোমালোকৰ কাৰণে দুটা টেষ্টটো হৈ যাব পাৰে ইণ্টাৰনেল টেষ্ট বা হোৱাট উই কেন চে অনলাইন এক্সাম ডেভেলপমেণ্টটো হৈ যাব পাৰে চ' ইউ অল হেভ টু get prepared for all those kind of situation ঠিক আছে সেইকাৰণে প্ৰত্যেকটা বস্তুৱেই তোমালোকে ভালকে পঢ়িব লাগিব ষ্টুডেণ্টবিলাকে ভাবি আছে কি এই এতিয়া ক্লাছ কৰিলে কি হ'ব পৰীক্ষাটো বহুত দূৰ হৈ আছে বা কিছুমানক লাষ্ট ইয়াৰ তো এনে পাছ কৰাই দিলে হেনেকুৱা নিগেটিভ থটছৰো বহুত ষ্টুডেণ্ট আহি যাব বাট দ্য প্ৰব্লেম ইজ দেয়াৰ দো they will be promoted but how they will assess that is the biggest question mark etu eta dangor question mark hoy you cannot what we can say you cannot deny the time you cannot neglect the time okay ami to syllabus mur porwa moi porai jam how you acquire student or awareness to khub komi ase college or student bilakor eri to bahut komi ase they think they are thinking the time is very casually for this reason they will face problem that is hey karone moi goisu ki GA porikha na hok okay take it as a final college or coming times you will definitely have to face what we can say exam pre test hobo pare test hobo pare whatever exam the organization will conduct you take it as a final test তেতিয়াহে তাতে যদি তুমি ভাল 80% 85% ৰাখি থৈ দিয়া ওকে বেয়া সিচুৱেচনটো কি হৈ যাব একো প্ৰবলেম নহয় ওকে ফাইনাল পৰীক্ষা হৈ গলে তো ভেৰি গুড ওকে মানে কি কৈছো মই টাইমটো কাৰণে ইউ হ্যাভ টু গেট প্ৰিপেয়াৰ্ড ওকে দ্যাট ইজ আ স্মল সাজেশন আই হ্যাভ গিভেন আই হোপ ইউ হ্যাভ আন্ডাৰস্টুড অলপমান বুজি পাইছা কি ক'ব বিচাৰিছো বুজি পাইছা নে তোমালোকে okay acha last previous topic all topic I have completed yes Henri Fayol principle FW Taylor principle techniques of scientific management all these things last class different forms of work study method study motion study time study fatigue study ei bostu khiniu korai disu okay এই বস্তুখিনিও তোমালোকক আমি কৰাই দিছো আৰু আজি লাষ্ট টপিক আজি ইউনিট 2 টো কমপ্লিট হৈ যাব আৰু নেক্সট উইকত আমি কি স্টাৰ্ট কৰিম ইউনিট 3 আমি স্টাৰ্ট কৰিব গৈ আছো ওকে তোমালোকৰ ফ্ৰেন্ডছ বিলাকক এই মেসেজটো দি দিবা কি ডোন্ট টেক দ্য টাইম ক্যাজুয়ালি বুজি পাইছানে এবাৰ বহুত ষ্টুডেন্টৰ হেনুকা এটা প্ৰবলেম আহিব since exam is not been conducted the mark sheet they will get okay that might not be that satisfactory kabar karne satisfactory hobo pare kabar karne no hobo pare okay those students who are waiting for the time the final porikha ebo final porikhat moi bhal dore gute khini bostu cover up korim enuka dhornor student khini karane etu time to borta heri no hobo pare okay I am just saying that it might occur okay ভাল mechanism hobo pare that I don't know but the best thing is get your assessment on your own performance nijor performance to di kine jitu assessment we get that is the best assessment okay belek dhoronor what we can say extra activity through di jitu ami assessment pam okay that always might not get satisfactory porikha di pass aru toy pass ja okay that is a difference okay that satisfactory porikha disu 80% paisu tinta sarita letter marks paisu dueta subject ot state highest paisu that satisfactory is something different okay and giving only a mark sheet without sitting in an exam that assessment is different this is situational I am talking about my thing is you have to get prepared for each and every situation so don't take the time casually okay ঠিক আছে এইখিনি স্মল কথা এখিনি আমি ডিসকাস কৰিলো ফ্ৰেন্ডছ বিলাকক ক'ব লাগিব এইখিনি বস্তু বুজি পাইছানে বহুতে ক্যাজুয়ালি লৈ আছে আচ্ছা now the thing is any doubt you have you can put up your question any doubt you have you can put up your question okay otherwise we shall move on to our last topic আমাৰ লাষ্ট টপিকটো আছে পৰীক্ষাত এটা কোৱেশ্চন আহিব পাৰে ওকে অলৰেডি ইন দ্য থাম্বনেইল আই হেভ গিভেন কম্পেৰিজন বিটুইন Henri Fayol and F.W. Taylor. Comparison between Henri Fayol and F.W. Taylor বুলি কিনে questions এটা আহিব পাৰে or the questions might come in different way also Fayol versus Taylor Fayol versus vs Taylor. Henekeu tumak questions to ahibo pare. Here, when this question come, you have to understand what are the different contribution Henri Fayol has given towards the society. What the contribution F.W. Taylor has given to the society. Society buli kole te organization sob khini include hoy ase. Business, institution, organization, society, employees. Okay, what they have done for it. Okay, society karone ki activities korise. Okay, here we have to develop certain basis. Okay, a questions to ami ki koribo lagibo certain basis ami applicable koribo lagibo. Okay, basis connecting with what we can say approach এটা বেসিস যদি আমি এটা লওঁ approach Fayol principles বিলাক basically কি approach general approach আৰু টেইলৰৰ কি approach scientific approach okay understand এনেকুৱা কিছুমান আমি বেসিস লৈ কিনে আমি কিছুমান পইণ্ট ৰেজ কৰিম all of you set ready with your pen make a distinction বনাই লোৱা এনেকুৱাকে কিছুমান distinction বনাই লোৱা all of you it is the last topic so don't miss the class three column you make three column one is but basis one we will basis Fayol T okay 1 2 like that you keep on writing ঠিক আছে can you able see the board can you able to see the board can you able to follow the board अच्छा first basis we can give approach first basis we can give approach first basis we can give approach okay under Fayol you can write 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 Fayol principles are general approach. 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 Under Taylor, you can write Taylor principles are scientific approach. Scientific approach. Written. First basis এটা কি general approach, এটা scientific approach. Fayolৰ বস্তুবিলাক generalized আৰু Taylorৰ বস্তুবিলাক scientific. Next basis you can write basis of information. Basis of formation. Under Fayol you write. Fayol principles are based on personal experience. Fayol principles are based on personal experience. Under Taylor you write under PERSONAL, personal, ব্যক্তিগত, okay, personal experience. Under Taylor you write Taylor principles are based on Taylor principles and techniques to দিব পাৰা. Taylor principles and techniques are based on observation and experiment. Okay, clear? Yes, means basis is what? Fayol principle are based on personal experience. Okay, he have got the experience of work professional, and here he have derived certain, based on his experience, he have derived certain principles. But Taylor, what he have done? He have done certain experiments, some research work. Okay, that is the meaning. Means Taylor principles were based on observation and experiment. Next you write focus. Focus. Under this point you write, under focus, under Henri Fayol you write, Fayol focused on overall administration of the organization. Fayol focused on overall administration. Fayol focused on improving. I have missed the term. Fayol focused on improving overall administration of the organization. Can you able to follow me? Again, I am repeating the line. Fayol focused on improving overall administration of the organization. Under Taylor you write. Under Taylor you write. Under Taylor you write. Under Taylor you write. Taylor focused on increasing productivity of workers. Taylor focused on increasing productivity of workers. Okay, these things you have to, what we can say, memorize or with a logic point you have to understand. Okay, Fayol generally focus on overall success of the organization. Manager also improve, what we can say, employees also improve. Okay, overall object, but Taylor basically focused on what productivity of the worker by applying what we can say harmony not discord, individual thinking, what we can say development to their greatest efficiency. These improves the worker productivity. Okay, if these things are done, if Taylor principles are done, our workers productivity automatically increases. That is the meaning. Means Taylor focused on increasing productivity of workers. Okay, can you able to follow me? 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 Okay. Okay. Next point you write. Personality. 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 Under personality you write by your own. Personality means father. Okay, Fayol is known as father of what? Taylor is known as father of what? All of you write. Acha, regarding focus. Okay, okay. Again I am repeating focus. Focus to ekbar repeat kore disu. Okay, Fayol focused on improving overall administration of the organization. Overall administration of the organization. Aro Taylor focused on increasing productivity of workers. Okay, got it, Hansika? Now personality. Under personality, what you will write? Personality. Fayol is known as what? Fayol is known as what? Fayol is known as what? Quickly answer, give answer. Fayol is known as what? Fayol is known as what? Quickly reply, quickly reply. Father of general management. Very good. Fayol is known as what? Father of general management. Okay. Taylor is known as father of scientific management. Data point hole, data point hole. How many points I have given? 4. Okay, let's take another point. Aru eta point loi lo. Let's take another point. Applicability. Applicability applicability দিব পাৰা বা what we can say flexibility বুলিও দিব পাৰা applicability to কাটি দিয়া আছে applicability অলপ টান হৈ যাব flexibility বুলি দিয়া flexibility বুলি দিয়া flexibility likha Fayol principles are more flexible by nature. Fayol principles are more flexible by nature. Therefore, it can be applied at all situation. It can be applied at all situation. It can be applied at all situation. Under Taylor you write. 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 Taylor principles and techniques are. Taylor principles and techniques are. Less flexible by nature. Less flexible by nature. Therefore, less flexible by nature. Therefore, it can be applied. It can be applied in specialized situation. It can be applied in specialized situation. Okay, written. All of you go through the point. Okay, comparison we need not to understand much. Okay, basi bujibo dorkar nai, just what we have to know, we only have to prepare for exam kitiba contribution ahi jai. Okay, so we have to only prepare for that. Okay, now the last point I will say that flexibility means what? Fayol principles are flexible, easier, basi iman hai nai, change lagile change korbo pari. Okay, they can be applied in all situation. Every situation we can apply Fayol principles, but Taylor principles are what we can say rigid. are not we will say directly rigid, are what less flexible. Flexibility is less. Therefore, what happen? It can only be applied only at in not only in all situations. Okay, it can be applied only in what some specialized situations. Okay, have you understand? এইখিনি বস্তু অলপমান বস্তুটো বুজি পাব লাগিব. Okay, all of you go through it. Nothing much to understand from the contribution. All of you go through it. I think the difference is enough for you. Okay, 5 marks কাৰণে মই দি দিছোঁ এইটো বস্তু. All of you go through it. All of you go through it. All of you go through it, understood? All of you go through it. Clear? Means this is all about what? The contribution of Fayol and Taylor. Okay? But Arwata contribution you can add books. Regarding books also you can contribute. Okay, regarding books also you can write. Books written by Henri Fayol is what? General and Industrial Management. Aro Taylor what is the Scientific Principles of Management. Okay, books Taylor or books konore naam Scientific Principles of Management. Eta point aru eta extra hi jabo contribution, book contribution. Okay, books written by Henri Fayol is what? General and Industrial Administration. Okay, General and Industrial Administration. Aru under Taylor you can write General Principles of Management. These are the two books contributed by whom? What? One is Fayol and another one is Taylor. Take a say this is all about the comparison between Fayol and Taylor. Okay, if anyone has some doubt you can put up your questions. Okay, we have done almost every topic from unit 2. Pura unit to complete. Unit 2 pura completed. I have made completed. Kabar kiba doubt ase you can put up your question. How is the chapter? Whether you have understood or not the topic what we have discussed. Have you understood or not? Clear? Then clear, I think everyone is clear. Okay, now some question session I will put certain questions. It's an important question that I found a very to confuse. Which technique violate the principles of unity of command? Which principles which technique violate the principles of unity of command given by Henri Fayol? Henri Fayol dia principles to unity of command to kuntu technique se violate kore? Etu eta all technical questions. Okay, can you say which principles violate the principles of unity of command? Unity of command to kune violate kore? Who violate? Which technique violate? Which technique violate? Can anyone give reply? Which technique violate? Kune violate kore? Who is to violate? Can anyone have an idea who is to violate? Can anyone has idea who violate? Yes, Basudev has given an answer. Yes, correct, Basudev. as functional foremanship violate the principal's unity of command. Unity of command means one subordinate should get order from one superior, but unity functional foremanship, what they have done, there were many superior under different head, they violate that principles. Okay, etu eta technical porikhat ahi jay ketiaba. Fayol principles are applicable in specialized situation, whereas Taylor principles have universal application. True or false? True or false? Fayol principles are applicable in specialized situation, whereas Taylor principles have universal application. True or false? True or false? Have you followed my question? Fayol principles are applicable in specialized situation, whereas Taylor principles have universal application. Keita is embossment of false body, false beauty. Yes, correct. Yes, Fayol principles have universal application, or Taylor techniques and principle are applied in specialized situation. Okay, ekini bostu yate ase. Etu porikha ahibo pare. Fayol principles are applicable at the top level management, whereas Taylor principles are applicable at the shop level, shop floor. Fayol principles are applicable at the top level management, whereas Taylor principles are applicable at the shop floor. True or false? True or false? True or false? Have you followed my question? 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 Have you followed the question? Okay, have you followed my question? Fayol principles are applied in top level, whereas Taylor are applicable at the shop floor. Okay, answer will be true. Okay, Fayol principles are basically applied by the manager, top level manager, division of kori diye, centralization kore, hoy na hoy, command direction they give it. But Taylor principle are basically favor of the workers. Etu korile workers or bhalo hobo, etu korile workers or bhalo hobo. That is the meaning. That is shop floor. Means Taylor thinks basically about middle and lower level, aro Fayol basically thought about what? Top level. Fayol principles get a pori top level managers bilage, they get good idea how to manage, and what we can say, Taylor principles get a pori come to korile ki hobo, benefits towards the middle and lower level. Okay, ঠিক আছে, এইখিনি বস্তুটো থাকিলে এইটো চেপ্টাৰত একো কৰিব লগা নাই, নাথিং টু, কেইটামান খালি ডিফাৰেঞ্চ কৰিব লাগিব, ডিফাৰেঞ্চ বিটুইন ইউনিটি অফ কমাণ্ড এণ্ড ইউনিটি অফ ডাইৰেকশ্যন, আৰু ডিফাৰেঞ্চ বিটুইন হোৱাট উই কেন চে মোশ্যন ষ্টাডি, মেথড ষ্টাডি, এনেকুৱা কেইটামান 2-3 মাৰ্কছৰ ডিফাৰেঞ্চ আহিব, বাছ এইখিনি বস্তুৱেই আছে। দ্য চেপ্টাৰ ইজ কমপ্লিটেড, chapter is completed, chapter is completed. Okay, so no problem. Today is, I think, Friday. From the next week we will start another unit. Name of the unit is what? Business environment. Okay, another unit, business environment. Next week আমি কি start করিম? Business okay, clear? Business environment start করিম। তাতে কিবা ডাউট আছে, you can put up your question. This week we have completed unit 1. কারো একো ক'ব লগা নাই, কারো একো সুধিব লগা নাই. I think everyone doubt is clear. আচ্ছা, মই মেইন কথাটো পাহৰি গ'লো. Today what you do, you make the note PDF file and send today. I will check today and count roll number. কেইটা ক্লাছ কৰিছা, এইটো উইকত তোমালোকে কেইটা ক্লাছ কৰিছা, also mention that. তোমালোকে কেইটা সেইটো PDF টোতে লিখি দিবা, how many class you have attended. Okay, I will make it a tally, কোনে কোনে ক্লাছ কৰিছা, ঠিক আছে. After this class what you do, you make a PDF file of the chapter and you post it, ঠিক আছে. I will check গোটেই বস্তুখিনিয়ে চাম from the beginning of the chapter till the end, গোটেইখিনি লিখিছা না নাই properly. Okay, have you understood what I have said? Have you understood or not? Have you understood or not? ঠিক আছে, সব ক্লাছৰ ঠিক আছে দীপজ্যোতি, থেংক ইউ. ক্লাছ কৰি থাকা, ইউনিট 2 আমি ভাল যাই আছোঁতো, আমি বস্তুটো দুটা চেপ্টাৰ. মোৰ আই হোপ ষ্টুডেণ্টৰ কনফিউজন থাকিব নালাগে. ইন চিম্পল লেংগুৱেজ হোৱাট এভাৰ আই কেন গিভ, আই হেভ গিভেন টু ইউ অল, ঠিক আছে. যিমান চিম্পলকৈ পাৰোঁ মই তোমালোকক বস্তুখিনি দি আছোঁ, ঠিক আছে. আজি চবে নিজৰ নিজৰ দি দিবা, গ্ৰুপত দি দিবা. আই উইল চেক আফটাৰ দিছ এণ্ড অফ দিছ ক্লাছ, হ'ব, ঠিক আছে. আৰু একো সুধিব লগা নাই যদি আজি ক্লাছটো অলপ সোনকালকৈ এৰি দিওঁ আৰু, ঠিক আছে. থেংক ইউ এভৰি ওৱান ফৰ জইনিং. All of you give the PDF file to di diba from the beginning to the end with your name, roll number, etc.